Welcome back, guys. This is Edward B coming to you from Vault Life Proof Grooming to talk about a new interesting topic in fitness: the 5 worst times to work out for weight loss. Let's go ahead and dive right into it. Now, I know the masculine thing to think in your head is, I have a schedule for a workout and I'm automatically going to hit that schedule no matter what. Well, for number 1, the worst time to go to work out for weight loss is if you are feeling sick. Now, I know as a man, it is important to stick to your schedule and stick to your regimen and not have any excuses. But here's the thing: when you're sick, you will be working at a suboptimal level. And the thing with working out is that your body is already creating a sort of stressor just so that you can build hypertrophy and build muscle. But if you are being suboptimal, you're not going to get the most out of your workout. The best thing will be to rest it out, and then at that point go to the gym so that you can get the most bang for your buck. As opposed to working backwards, you'll actually be moving forwards. Now let's go ahead and move on to number 2, when you are sleep deprived. Now, this kind of bounces off of number 1 as being suboptimal, but you want to make sure that you have the amount of energy required for you to go into the gym and be able to try to build as much muscle as you can, or attack cardio as efficiently as you can. And this only happens when you are at a optimal level. That means not being sick, as stated in number 1, and not being sleep deprived. Also, being sleep deprived does lend to a leptin decrease, and leptin is the hormone that tells your brain that you are full. So if that decreases, you go out for a workout and come back home to eat something, and your body can't tell you in time that you're full before it's too late, you could easily overeat. Now let's go ahead and move on to number 3, after a large meal. Now, this might be a little bit controversial for someone because they might think, well, I want to eat something before I go to the gym, and that's perfectly fine. You can go ahead and do that, but give yourself some time after that large meal, especially if it is a large meal, because studies have shown that people who have eaten large meals and gone immediately into a workout have suffered things like discomfort and nausea that actually tempered their full workout experience. This is not what you want to do. The whole theme of this is to be as optimal as possible. So please, if you're gonna eat a large meal, give yourself at least an hour's time before you go into your workout. Number 4, right before you go to bed. You want to get that nice little middle ground. After you wake up, that's great, that's fine. And of course, gyms have become very convenient over time, but you still want to make sure that when you're going, you're not tired, because this will also lend to the negative output that you will get from your workout. You want to be as refreshed as possible. The most beneficial thing to do is probably earlier in the morning or during the day, but definitely not before you go to sleep, when your body is kind of leaning and moving towards sleep. And number 5, not being in a fasted state. Now, you don't have to necessarily be in a fasted state, but being in a fasted state has helped with fat oxidation. And although many people would claim that studies show that there's no difference between those who go to the gym fasted or those who don't go to the gym fasted, as your energy substrate just switches to carbohydrates when you consume food, this is not the case, as there have been multiple studies that show that fat oxidation actually carries over for the entire 24-hour period. A Japan study that was done in a metabolic chamber, which means that the participants could not leave, they were stuck there. Their energy expenditure and fat oxidation was tested, and it showed that even after eating, this 24-hour fat oxidation benefited those who went into their exercise in a fasted state. Well, those are the 5 worst times to work out for fat loss. Hopefully this video has helped you guys, and of course, I'll see you in the next one.